I love the Halo theme. Halo theme is great.
I'm so upset. Man, you ruined.
Do you guys know anything about the Halo story?
Oh, absolutely
The
nothing.
Covenant is a word that I know.
So the Covenant is a group of different alien races.
Fist of the Unicorn.
Have you seen my goose? He is missing. Reward offered. Fist of the Unicorn. Male, no collar, not very friendly. What the fuck has happened?
He is missing.
Wait, work for hire, any job, 2 weeks is easy? What is this? Are these like Newegg Battleground memes? Like what is this?
Paul's committing war
You
crimes.
have to use the ship's maintenance access.
Mom,
Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
Like,
no idea what that means.
I keep pressing
Multiple
L,
Covenant
thinking it's gonna like
approach.
aim down the
I
sights,
recommend moving into
and
the
it does
area.
not. It throws a grenade.
We're lucky. The Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in
No.
the crash.
I think it's right click to aim down the sights, and I only think that works like
ring's
the sniper.
ecosystem is incredibly
I also feel
sensitive.
as if like aiming down your sights is not very useful.
My pistol can aim down the sights, but my assault rifle cannot.
Oh yeah, wait,
Yeah.
let me see how to aim down the sights again.
I don't think it's very
Alert,
useful in
Covenant
this
dropship
game,
inbound.
is it?
They must be looking for survivors.
Only if you have a
I
sniper,
recommend
really.
immediate
The sniper and the
diversion.
pistol,
But we gotta kill
which
the
is why
guys that
they're
are
the
coming
only
on this
ones
ship.
that you can aim down the sight with.
I've got a pistol in my pocket.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't think you can aim down the sights with
Yeah, we just told you that.
No, I know. I said you're right.
Alert, Covenant
We
dropship
just
has
told you.
detected
I know.
always have
I
to
said
try
you're
everything.
right. I
You
said
never
you're
trust
right.
us on anything.
I
yeah.
said you're right.
And then you're
Oh, we
like,
gotta
hey,
kill the
trust me
guys.
about the lab leak. You know what,
Yeah,
Paul?
these ships look just like Destiny ships.
I can't do this right now with you, Bill.
Just say your line. Just say the line. You woke up today and chose violence. I'm just antagonizing you for no reason, Paul.
No.
You know.
I'm trying
You
to
know how it
shoot the
is.
Covenant over here, okay?
Oh, we can
Well,
cross
you
this bridge
shouldn't.
now.
The
Add-
Covenant doesn't deserve it.
I respawned.
Oh, you're
Never
back.
mind.
How are you supposed to even find this?
He's. Oh god.
Oh
I thought-
God!
We both. Oh no, you did it.
You just felt. You thought it was like a. You didn't realize it was a hologram.
No, I did
You
not.
you thought it was like glass. You fell off.
Oh,
You died?
now well, okay, but it spawned me like next to you, so please stop
Okay.
driving.
Oh,
Oh,
how did you die?
There were ships. They were
Oh.
attacking me. Oh, please, thank you. Oh, there's a marker. Thank God.
All right, someone needs to program these trigger points a little better.
Yeah, so that they like, please, like, tell us where to go a little sooner.
Oh, it was back where we were supposed to go, man.
Yeah, this is kind of where I was
Yeah,
heading
okay.
towards. Okay, but I'm not sure it's off this waterfall, Paul.
Oh! Oh!
I just jumped out.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait, how do we get another warthog? Oh, did I fuck up? I fucked up. Did I fuck up? I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Okay.
You have the warthog?
No. Oh no.
oh
neither.
my god.
What?
I think I lost the warthog.
Paul just driving over a cliff and then, like, jumping out the back. Oh my god.
Music.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah, what is happening?
It's Avatar. Welcome to Pandora.
The way it said there, it made it sound like Jurassic Park.
No, there's like jungle rhythms happening here. Is why I say that.
Is Avatar
but-
2 coming out this year?
It's so weird.
Yeah, right.
It's not that hard to just send an email being like, sorry.
Oh, that was a mistake.
There is a little bit of delay, Paul. So
What did you do?
he just jumped off a cliff.
Oh,
He like jumped around
Ew.
a rock. And he thought there was gonna be land. And there was not.
There was not.
but maybe.
Oh, what are you doing?
This is a speed running trick. You have to melee while you're in the air.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think we can go into this cave this way.
Remember, stealth. And then Paul charges up his.
Remember, go stealthy. Oh,
At least I sniped the guy out of the turret before he ran in.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, can you get in that? Yeah. Oh, oh, Paul, you're gonna. You almost died. But you said yeehaw. I
No,
don't think
no,
anybody in
no.
the
The
game said-
Marine said yeehaw.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Oh no! Invisible! Invisible!
Oh no.
It would be really funny in real life if Paul was a Spartan. He's just going around shouting, "Invisible! Invisible!" and just shooting like haphazardly.
Tab. Alright, let's do it. Tab. Alright, let's see what. Are we ready?
Yeah. Wait, why'd you discard changes?
He didn't make any changes.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Oh god! Amazing.
It's really good.
Amazing. I love it. That's really
Especially if you
fun.
find it by accident.
Yeah, like I was like, what is happening? I pressed this button, and then I pressed it a few more times, and I was like, okay, I see what's happening. But like,
You just shot Van.
It was an accident. The graphics, I couldn't tell.
Paul, you're not allowed. To
The
get,
graphics, I couldn't tell.
you're not allowed to get a gun license.
But I wouldn't really.
They're gonna do a background check and they're gonna find this stream and they're gonna be like, this man can't be given a gun license.
Hills do what?
oh, Paul, please switch to the old graphics and look out at the ocean.
Jeez.
Oh, that's amazing.
It looked so much like when you were inside that thing, I was like, oh, those neither of these are so bad, but outside, oof.
That's amazing. I love it. And that's how it's done.
Y'all listen or know who Olivia Rodrigo is?
I can't believe you're asking me and Paul that.
Why are you big Olivia Rodrigo fans?
No, it's a very she's very I guess it's a TikTok thing mostly. That's why I'm laughing. Anyone who's on TikTok would know. That's why.
I'm not enough on TikTok.
No, I know, that's why. Yeah.
She's like a pop star,
Yeah, she's like a pop star.
but she was on a TV show for a while, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, High School Musical, the musical, the series.
Why is she like? There's so many memes about her. I just don't understand. Because like I understand these basic facts about her. Like I saw a meme the other day that was like Olivia Rodrigo with her new fans, and it was like this teenage girl surrounded by all these like sweaty, muscular men.
Well, I think I don't know. Her album just came out, so that's why there are a lot of memes about her.
But
She's like Carly Rae Jepsen for like TikTokers.
There's so many, like, there weren't this many memes about Carly Rae Jepsen though.
And the thing
Yeah, but the
is,
TikTokers love memes.
We love memes too.
Yeah, no, they love memes more than us.
the memes are all about like people or like millennials not understanding Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes,
So
yeah.
you are acting out the meme.
Oh. I bet that the TikTokers would love me.
Oh, yeah. And maybe we'll play some chess. That's what we'll do. And then I can talk about Zoomers
Mm-hmm.
or TikTokers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, there's some sort of event horizon where people just, it was the wild wild west in terms of the internet, and people would just like, but like the cost of uploading things to the internet was very high. It's not like today where you can just take a picture and you just send it over to wherever, you know, of the 500 messaging apps you have, right? It's like it took effort. It took
Did it?
effort. Yeah,
Facebook?
yeah.
Facebook came out in 2007 when we were in like high school.
Yes,
late
yes,
middle
it did.
school.
Absolutely did. Yes.
And it's
And how
very
old
easy.
were we?
We were in late middle school, like early high school.
Mm-hmm. Right. And right, so we didn't have, up until that point, it was like, but even then it was difficult. It's like not everyone knew how to do it. You had to learn how to do it. You had to remember the day that you realized you could download a different browser and your mind was blown. You remember this day. Everyone remembers this day. You realize there was a browser other than Safari if you're like an Apple user.
Wait, how is this comparable though?
It's comparable because the cost of uploading things. Oh God, I wrote this down. Let me refer to my notes on this. I'm sorry.
Gonna be your while, folks. He's got notes.
I should just bullet point this, right? That's probably the easiest way to. I don't want this to turn into another Sopranos Gabagool stream.
What? Is this
What?
where you just write what you think about this? Like you're like, why is The Sopranos good?
Yeah.
That one was a little tough because you kept like fact checking yourself. It was weird.
Ah!
Like you weren't letting it flow. Like you're
Yeah,
writing
yeah,
one-
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know what? I have a bunch of disparate thoughts on this, and I don't know if I formed a cohesive whole, but I think some of the bullet points have to do with the fact that like it's about like self-reflection. And so like for millennials, there's a period of your childhood or growing up to a certain point, like around when you're like a teenager, where you would post things, but it would not be as much. And like you don't have photos from like when you're in middle school. I mean, do you have photos from like when you're in middle school?
No, but high school and like when I was a freshman.
Yeah. So you saved everything obsessively. You backed up everything.
What do you mean? Well, I would.
So
post it
like
to
you would have a
Facebook.
phone, right? You would have like a phone or something, right? And you take a bunch of pictures.
I
You-
got a smartphone probably when I was like early to probably
Right,
mid high
right.
school.
And you would take a lot of pictures on it, right?
Probably.
Where are those pictures right now? Are they on the internet?
Some of them are, yeah, for sure.
But not all of them.
I guess. Again, I'm not trying to be difficult. I don't really know. I don't.
No, that's fair. I would say that like there's a period of your life, I would think even up to high school, where there's like a couple photos, like the best, like really good ones that get uploaded to the internet, and then the rest of it is just lost somewhere. Like you actually don't know where it is. Like if you go looking for it, you might find it, but it's like buried deep somewhere that it's gonna be hard to retrieve. Whereas with like Gen Zers, they grew up in a world where the internet had already been massively integrated into our everyday lives. And so the working theory I have right now, and I could be wrong. The thought I'm having is like there's like there's like a form of infinite feedback loop that Gen Zers have to deal with that maybe millennials didn't have to deal with. Because for Gen Z, or like everything's Gen Z was corrupted by the internet. I mean, yeah, but we were also corrupted by the internet. We've all been corrupted by the internet. The internet's a hellhole. But like um I guess the thing I'm trying to say is that like maybe millennials don't have as much capacity for constant, like, everyday self-reflection. But I'm probably not making sense on this, right?
They don't have the the ability to do. They don't have.
Because
the
when
ability
when you're growing up in the age of the internet, like as a Gen Zer, since you were born into it, like everything becomes infused with the internet, and like it's not just about like, God, you know what? I gotta put this into a easier to understand thing.
I mean, when I look at the movie Eighth Grade,
Yeah, I never seen it, but like,
good movie, but it's when I watched that movie, I was like, wow, her childhood is so much different than mine was.
but what in
Um,
what sense?
Just like even and when I see kids playing video games today, it's like everybody's streaming.
Mm-hmm. You have to be much more on. Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean that way it's different, but I mean attitudinally, like or if these things will translate into like substantially different like generational political opinions, or the way like attitudinal like differences or cultural differences, I don't know. I also think this generational stuff is sort of baloney, because like somebody growing up in like an urban center versus like rural America, they're going to be very different. Or even like, right, like it's going to be much more salient where they grew up rather than the fact that they are part of the same generation.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't really take location into my analysis on this.
Maybe you should, pal.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
you
should. Hey, you know what, pal? Maybe you should. That's an interesting theory, that the location of where you are is somewhat shielded from the vast gaps of
It would be interesting to look
generational
at.
changes.
It'd be interesting to look
So like
at
a small town in America, might not change that much compared to like a big city over the span of 20 years.
It'd be interesting to look at the like demographic information
Mhm.
for well, maybe even just location for like TikTok users amongst young people. Like my hypothesis would be that a lot of them probably are suburban or urban kids
Mhm.
from
For sure.
relatively well-to-do families.
For sure. I would.
And right,
I
and
think.
so and
Yeah, I
so
agree.
that's probably clouding the like right the view of this kind of stuff. right? Like when you refer to Zoomers, this is who you have in mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to make it clear, by the way, that like I don't do this as any like I'm just trying to like I don't do this as any kind of us versus them kind of mentality. Like I just am genuinely trying to see if there's any interesting like categorizations that would apply across the board. Um because there's definitely a difference between, you know, regardless of location, there is a difference between like baby back boomers and and like millennials, right? And I think that definitely has to do with the internet. That definitely has to do with the internet.
Here's I think the more important comparison would be to look at attitudes when boomers were our age and then compare them to us now. I think that's the right. I think that's the more important comparison.
Attitude towards what, like family and stuff?
Well, I don't know. When
And,
you
like,
say
what-
we're different, I don't know exactly what you're referring to, and I'm inferring that you mean like attitudes and
Yes,
norms
yes.
and what you
Mhm.
hold as being valuable and important. So I think
yes, exactly.
what you would have to do is you would have to find, if you wanted to say boomers, right? Obviously, boomers are different from millennials, but that's because we're different ages. It would be more interesting to compare boomers to when they were our age and see what their attitudes were. Now, economically, there are definitely differences, right? Like millennials at this point in our lives compared to boomers, far fewer of us are married, far fewer of us have homes, far fewer of us are employed,
Right.
far fewer of us have significant savings. Far fewer, like we have much less wealth accumulated.
But it's a different situation too.
Yeah, right.
In
like
terms
we
of
went through,
like the
they went through a
society that
boom.
we live in. Yeah.
They went through an economic boom.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta head up, Paul. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Anyway, so I think Joe was making yeah, I wish we could continue the conversation. I think part of it is well, I think it's undeniable in terms of the difference between boomers and millennials that like the advent of the internet had such a profound effect. Yeah, I get kind of obsessed about this stuff, but like, yeah, I don't know. But just to cap it off, I think the internet had such a profound effect in society, that like, I understand what Joe's saying, in terms of like, let's look at the social attitudes, but I'm also interested in seeing how the internet shaped those attitudes. And then I'm interested in seeing if there's any change between millennials and Gen Zers, because we both have the internet. So the difference between boomers and millennials is that boomers didn't have the internet at all until they were like all grown up. Whereas millennials did have the internet at a certain point, and we learned to adapt to it around middle school, high school, and then Gen Zers were born into the internet. So the question is, how much of a difference does that actually impart on your particular generation, however you want to define it? Oh, this was some chess.